Hey Leos, welcome to May 2018. Really happy to touch base with you guys for sure. A card just popped out talking about all that you guys have going on. You guys have a lot going on. A lot going on, even more going on this month especially. Like this is really kind of a make or break month. That's what I'm feeling. I'm definitely feeling like this is a make or break month because you guys have been holding on to this one source of energy for so long. It is getting to that point where it's like you know that there are other things out there, but I'm also seeing like copyright. I don't know why I'm seeing copyright. Want maybe because you want to be authentic when it comes to this change that you make, this make or break. You want to be as authentic as possible, but you also don't necessarily have the clearance or the guidance or the influence or the example in order to make this change. Maybe that's what it is. I'm seeing a T as well. So usually when I see a T, I usually think that it is based on somebody's name, their first or last name. But now I'm also starting to realize that it could be dates. So Thursday, a Thursday in May, could also be a Tuesday. A Tuesday or Thursday in May. I'm not going to bust out in a song, even though I probably could. Tuesday or Thursday in May will be that make or break day. That really kind of makes you realize, why are you holding on so tight to this one energy? Why are you not recognizing and owning the fact that you have so much more growth, so many more opportunities to create and to find pleasure and happiness elsewhere? So a Tuesday or Thursday in May. Just grab a calendar and circle every Tuesday and Thursday in May and prepare for some change. Prepare for some change. I know last month you guys had a change as well that was pretty dramatic, and that's probably still transferring over now. But now it's really starting to focus on an ending when it comes to that change, okay? So I'm going to let you guys know what else is going on in the sky. So April 29th, like I mentioned in the last video, is a full moon in Scorpio. And what that is, full moon in Scorpio is bringing up a lot of deep-rooted, deep-down issues. And it's all the stuff nobody wants to talk about. So it's sex, death, taxes, inheritance, other people's money, where you get your money from, your spouse's money, all that stuff that is really taboo that people are like, don't really want to talk about it, but Scorpios can absolutely talk about it. And I love talking to my Scorpios, especially when, it's getting to like 3 o'clock in the morning and you've been up all night talking, and yeah, that's when you can get real deep. That's what's going to happen around April 29th. You're going to start to see people really bringing up these deep-rooted issues, really talking about stuff that you don't necessarily, especially as a Leo, want to talk about. But those messages that come in and those that conversation is absolutely what's needed. Okay. Then we have a new moon in Taurus on May 15th, which is nice because after you clear all those deep-rooted issues, especially within relationships, after you clear that, you can start putting down the plants to build your self-esteem back up, because Scorpio goes through a transformative route. So it's going to really bust you apart, really kind of kill the ego in order for you to grow from that. So April 29th, you're going to feel like, you just were put through the ringer. And then May 15th, you're going to be able to use that new moon in Taurus energy to start putting down those plants and building those seeds and planting those seeds when it comes to building back up your beliefs, your values, and your self-esteem, okay? Let's see what else. What else is affecting you guys? Venus entering Cancer on May 19th will be nice. So you can really get deep about your foundation, your home, and your family. And Venus will kind of soften the edge a bit. Then we have the sun entering Gemini on May 20th. And that's always a fun energy, just doing a lot more short distance travel, communicating a lot easier. You know, Gemini season is always fun in my opinion, because it really kind of, especially with the spring weather, you just want to kind of get out, as opposed to Taurus where you just want to get to work. And then May 29th, we have the full moon in Sagittarius, so that will absolutely be affecting you guys because it's a fellow fire sign, and that full moon in Sagittarius won't be as intense as a full moon in Scorpio when it comes to what you're releasing, but it still has a level of intensity in the fact that it's releasing a lot of old limiting beliefs. So the Scorpio full moon on April 29th is going to bring those issues to the surface, and then the full moon in Sagittarius will allow you to really focus on those issues and see how you've been making judgments in your life based on your limited beliefs that are actually just deep-rooted issues, okay? So let's get started on the reading. This is for Leos. May. Yeah, like as soon as I tapped into the Leo energy, like it just felt really heavy. Felt really heavy. So I'm gonna try and keep it light. Because I know Leos have been going through a lot lately. Okay. So the theme of this reading is about an older water type sign. So an older female energy that is very emotional, very, very emotional. This person is very checkered, like if that makes any sense. Checkered, what does that mean? I guess checkered could be very square, you know, kind of jumps around a lot, you know, when you think about checkers, and also wants to win. Like very, like even in their thought process and the way that they communicate, it's very competitive. It's very I told you so. It's very see, you know, that annoying stuff that maybe a Leo doesn't really appreciate because it's like God. But this Queen of Cups person, yeah, they're all over the place. They're definitely all over the place right now, and that's because they've gone really internalized. They've really kind of internalized a lot of their emotions. So that competitive nature that they're really embodying right now is just a way to kind of get their self-esteem back up. It's because they feel kind of dark right now. So there's the Queen of Cups, then we have the King of Cups as well. So both energies, masculine and feminine, working hand in hand, working side by side. This person, I feel like it's the same person that just embodies both the female and male energy, because I'm seeing a doorstopper when it comes to the King of Cups. I feel like somebody who kind of, you know, it's really hard to change their mind. Like you feel like you're constantly pushing up, trying to get through to them, but they have extra ammo that is, it's not fair, the extra ammo that they have. This person definitely has been through a lot as well. Still focused on optimism. They'll still cheer you on and give you what you need to move forward, but they can't give that to themselves. And through these two people, you are gaining a lot of strength, especially when it comes to that change that happened last month. Positivity is on the horizon. If you just stay positive, you're really going to manifest some incredible shifts, especially when it comes to work. New energy will come in, new positive energy, new work, new revelations, whatever you need that is going to help you on your journey. It will be justified. It may feel like you're powerless at first and like you have to take away from somebody else, which could feel incredibly confusing, but stay positive and enjoy it. Recognize that you are supported, and it's just that this relationship is at a little bit of a standstill because there's something emotionally missing, but you will realize that you can move on with stability and with power and with emotional fulfillment in the end, okay? So really looking back to this Queen and King of Cups and recognizing that they're the main source of this feeling like you have to be strong and you have to embrace this change that's coming in. Stay positive, and with that positivity, you'll really be manifesting admiration when it comes to work. And with that admiration at work, it's going to bring in new energy when it comes to your job, new positive energy. Like I said, you've got a lot of opportunities for pleasure and happiness and growth. It's about having those conversations that are absolutely justified. You may feel powerless at first. You may feel like you're taking away from somebody else or somebody's taking from you. And it may be confusing, but in the end, have fun with it and recognize that you've earned this because you've been so supportive for so long. And it's just that that person who may be affected by this change as well, they don't know what they're doing. And they're missing something in their lives. So you can really move on from that energy and not feel like you owe that debt to them. And then that's really going to bring a lot of emotional happiness. So that's good. I'm glad to see that some positive changes are happening in your lives, Leo. You guys are really manifesting a lot right now. You guys are really putting out a lot of energy because you're sick of it. You're done. Like, you're at a point now where you're like, I'm done with all this negative. Like, you're like, I want to start fighting for my happiness. I want to start fighting for a new direction in my life. I want to kind of, like, I'm seeing, you know, putting your stamp on something, just putting your flag in the ground and saying, this is my spot. This is my pride rock. Like, you really want to get back to your Leo pride and that power and that ferociousness. Ooh, fierceness, that ferociousness. I can't say that. Ferocious. I can't say it. It's not allowing me to say it. Like, I'm sorry, but you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, wanting to get back to that power, that Leo energy, that, you know, getting there. You're getting there. The obstacle and the aid to that is competing with other people, fighting with other people. So by fighting with other people and competing with them, by fighting with other people and really competing with them, you're going to feel empowered because you're like, yes, I'm the king of the jungle. But it's also going to hinder that a bit. So you want to try and find the balance, positive and healthy competition, okay? Subconsciously, this is where you want to be. Subconsciously, your family is doing really well. Subconsciously, emotionally, your family is doing really well. Okay, so subconsciously, that's really good. It's time to just acknowledge that. It's time to definitely acknowledge that, you know, have fun because your family is trying to have fun and trying to include you in that funness because they're doing emotionally well and they're positive and because they're so positive, they have a lot of positivity to give you, so you might as well kind of grab hold of that. But you're thinking about this new emotion. Really thinking about this new emotion. You're kind of like, what is this? What am I doing with this? Kind of, you know, kind of cocky about it, where it's like, yeah, I'm feeling better. I'm feeling like I can really build something incredible, but just keep in mind where it's coming from, right? Like, you went through a lot to get to this new emotion, to this new feeling. So honor your beginnings, honor your past, okay, Leo? Because you guys are really positive right now, just like the Cancers. So if you know any Cancers, team up with them. Team up with them and just be positive with them because you're doing well. You're walking on water right now. Family and friends. So family and friends are doing really well. Subconsciously, you know that your family's emotional strength is so important to you when it comes to what you're creating right now. Family and friends are completely secure. They're fine. They're fine. It is okay to get selfish right now because your family and friends are doing well. As long as you reached out to them last month and just kind of gave them a heads up at where you were and where you were at, I think that things are working out really well for you. But hope and fear is a new message coming in. So we're talking a lot, like, you definitely have a message coming in. You have Page of Cups, Page of Swords, Page of Wands. New work, new energy. So you have a new emotional message coming in, a new thought process coming in, and a new energy message coming in as well. So messages are coming in that are going to be really cover all areas of your life. Okay, so what's going to happen, Leo, is this new message that comes in and this new thought process that you have, these new feelings that you're starting to really embody. is going to require some sacrifice this month. You're going to have to let go, and you're going to have to be okay with letting go. Okay? Once you do that, you're still going to feel really pinned down in your thoughts. Okay? So although you're going to be letting go from something or someone, your thoughts are still keeping you very pinned down. So I think this month, you do the process of letting go and saying, I'm okay with this. But then you still are thinking about it. And then over the next couple months, you can start to let go of those thoughts as well. Because right now, the action needs to come before the thoughts. And usually it's the thoughts come before the action, right? Especially when it comes to manifesting. But I think right now you need to let go when it comes to some sort of sacrifice and being okay with it. And then your thoughts will definitely keep you pinned down, but you can work on that. Okay? I'm also seeing a massage. I think a massage is definitely needed. I think you guys have a lot of tension right now, and I think with like a nice therapeutic massage, especially like an intuitive massage, will release a lot of that tension, and that'll, you know, when your body is going to release something, it'll allow this release and this sacrifice to feel a lot easier. So definitely invest in some sort of release, okay? Whew. Yeah, like I need a massage after reading for you guys. What is going on? As always, if you need more guidance, or if you want to just chat, send me an email. My email is below. I do personalized readings, and they include full astrology, numerology, and tarot. I don't really hear from the Leos that much. You guys are really trying to do it on your own, which is admirable, but sometimes we all need a little help, right? And although it may seem like you guys are doing okay, cards don't lie. Love you guys so much. I hope you have an amazing May, and I will see you in June. Bye, Leos.